Excellent. Excellent. We wanted to ask you a quick thought about content marketing and what works inside of content marketing and what doesn't work inside of content marketing. You have a large amount of work that you're doing with Stone Temple that is explicitly content marketing, as you've said. Can you give us kind of the 1, 2, 3 punch of what are key elements that you've seen work that are being well accepted inside of, and we also have to understand what the goals are. It's not just for good ranks on search engines; it's also for engagement. So, can you give us a bit of a thought on that?
Sure. There was a great study done by Moz and BuzzSumo, where what they did is they analyzed a large number of articles to see correlation between shares and links. Social shares and links. Mm-hmm. And it was really interesting because it turns out the correlation between social shares and getting links to a piece of content is just really low.
Yeah.
So the highly social shared content, for the most part, doesn't tend to get very many links, or there's no real clear correlation. There's another study done by Chartbeat, which does a correlation between social shares and high read time. So if you imagine an x-axis of increasing read time, mm-hmm. and a y-axis of increasing social shares, the quadrant in that chart that's empty is the top right quadrant, which is the quadrant where you'd have the content that had high social shares and high read time.
I understand. So it doesn't really affect that value that you were expecting it to affect. Go ahead.
Yeah. So the upshot of all this is they dug a little deeper, and they found some sites that were actually getting, this is Moz and BuzzSumo again, that were actually getting strong correlation between shares and links. And what those sites were doing was one of two things: opinion-forming journalism. Mm-hmm. Okay. Of course, that only worked if people gave a crap about your opinion. So you had to be an expert. Okay.
Yep.
Or the second thing was data-driven research. And those are the things that were really, really rock solid in terms of getting a lot of attention online. So those are 2/3 of what I would say works. Mm-hmm. And by the way, the reason why I talked about shares and links together is, as you rightly said, it isn't just about driving ranks. You're wanting to drive engagement, and I'm using social shares as an indication, and read time for that matter, an indication of a level of engagement. Mm-hmm. So if you're getting content that gets both links and high levels of engagement, you're kind of in the sweet spot, right? The other thing that does work is, in spite of the bad name it had for a while, guest posting on high quality, high authority sites works. So, shoot for the top sites in your client's market space or your own personal market space. Mm-hmm. And that will get you good reputation, building visibility, and good links. And it's literally what we built Stone Temple on.